From Manhattan, this is the New York Executive Podcast. The voices that move markets, the conversations that shape the boardroom. Live from our studios in Midtown Manhattan, here is today's program.
Hi there, everyone. This is your host, Phil, and welcome back to our show. Our next guest joining us today is Shira Sagara, based out of Stamford, Connecticut, for a business called Spiritual Guidance by Shira. How are you today?
Great. How are you?
Doing excellent. Thank you, Shira. So tell us a little bit more about yourself. What is it that you're offering here to people?
My name is Shira. I'm the owner of Spiritual Guidance by Shira, as you stated. We are based out of Stamford, Connecticut, and I am a bilingual certified spiritual life coach and certified tarot master. I conduct intuitive and energetic readings utilizing tarot and oracle cards.
Okay, well, how long have you been doing this for?
I have been doing tarot readings since 2017, so roughly about 9 years. I first started with reading for myself, family, and friends, and it wasn't until 2019 that I started doing it professionally by doing private parties and charging for personal readings. I started my boutique and doing pop-up shops in 2021 when I relocated from New York to Connecticut.
Okay, well, tell us a little bit more about what you're doing here with these people.
So I conduct readings by phone, video, on social media, as well as for private parties, community events, vendor markets, and pop-up shops throughout Connecticut and New York. I additionally own a boutique, like I stated, and I offer jewelry, accessories, and metaphysical items to assist in healing, manifestations, or protections. So whether you are interested in delving into tarot for alignment, the occult, or entertainment purposes, my aim is to simply provide support, guidance, and empowerment.
Okay, so what was the inspiration here for you to want to do something like this?
What inspired me was my prior experience as a mental health counselor. People have this innate longing to connect, to be seen, heard, and to be understood. I provide a way for people to tap into themselves for the answers they seek. I just merely serve as a reflection. My aim is to give the person I read for an out-of-the-box perspective into their situation. Sometimes we just need confirmation that we are on the right track. I take this work very seriously as I take mental and emotional health into consideration when I conduct readings.
Okay, well, is there anything else here, Shira, you'd like our listeners to know about you? Anything you want to leave us with?
I want listeners to know that I don't consider myself, quote-unquote, all-knowing. I'm just a messenger. I hope to be of assistance and serve as a reflection along someone's life or spiritual path. I'm not going to feed egos or delusions. I'm not going to sugarcoat things or omit things to people please. The overall goal is to make you less reliant on me and to empower and affirm you in what you already know deep within you by way of pointing you in the right direction. I firmly believe that people are a reflection of everyone that they meet or come across. So every person I read for, I also learn a little about myself in the process.
Okay, well, how do we work with you? How do we reach out to you here?
Okay, so I have my Linktree site. It's linktr.ee/spiritual_guidance_by Shira. That's SHAYRA. I can be reached on the Linktree site for virtual bookings, for personal readings, or for hire for private events. My business number is also on the site as well, and I can be reached via phone, call, text, email, or by private messages on any of my social media. I am accepting virtual bookings for the summer at this time, and I also promote on all my social media any local events I will be vending or popping up in should you want a reading in person.
Okay, well, Shira, thank you so much for joining us on the show here today. It was a pleasure chatting with you.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Have a great day. To the rest of our listeners, stay right here. We'll be right back after this short break.
You've been listening to the New York Executive Podcast, broadcast